Hello everybody and welcome to the Wise Man's Grandchild episode... I've forgotten. Episode 9, anime review. This episode focused on the relationship again. I haven't made it clear, it's not my favourite part of the show. I like the OP-ness, them being OP. I don't want to get flagged for saying something inappropriate, but that's not what I'm talking about. But yeah, let's just get on with it. I'm going to try and be as impartial as I can. I think I've made it clear that I don't think it's that well done. So, let's just enjoy what we've got. Episode begins with Shin running into Sicily after not getting a lot of sleep because he almost saw her boobs, I guess. That's pretty entertaining. Then they go to see her parents and tell them they're going out, I guess. And then they get engaged because that's just how the high-class people do things. Let me repeat that. They're engaged. They haven't even kissed yet. They held hands? I think they've held hands. They're engaged. I know it's a fantasy world, but it's still silly. And don't tell me it's not silly. It is silly. We get some magic training now, which is pretty good. You know, the tag-alongs, the princess and the fiancé or whatever, they're there and they're watching and they're like, man, you guys are really OP. Isn't that great? They get inspired because May is really good at doing magic, and they're like, you have a lot of magic aptitude. Everyone's like, we can't lose to you, and something to do with the boobs as well was also involved. May's voice is weird. Also, I don't want to be harsh, but like it sounds really bizarre, like alongside everyone else. Everyone else has got like pretty normal voices. That sounds a bit harsh to say, but you know what I mean. That her voice just doesn't seem to fit. Maybe it's just me that thinks that, but it's a little weird. Not the point though. Shin's got some new magic to try, and it's floating magic. He makes a rock float, and I was like, wow, that's very impressive. Everyone was acting like that's more impressive than the giant laser beam. I'm like, it's just made a rock float. Like, I'm surprised that's not something people can do. Is levitation magic not a thing? Strom did it, as he pointed out, and he's like, look, I can fly now. I'm like, okay, I guess flying magic's a new thing. Fine, you know, but really it should be, flying magic should have been a thing that happened already, if you think about it logically. I'm trying to like put science into this. Let's objectively sciencify everything. It's not a word. So Shin and Sicily then go and tell Gran and Gramps that they're engaged. They're like, hey, we got engaged, and they're like, we need to go see the parents. So they do, and they're like, hey, he's not my real grandson, so you're not getting any special genes or nothing. And then the other parents are like, no, that doesn't matter. We don't care that if he's actually related to you or not. He's a swell guy, and that kind of annoyed me in a way. I was like, no, why is everyone perfect? No one has any flaws. It's not fun to watch. I like it when people are kind of dickish. Like you got this show, you got everyone who's a good guy is the nicest person, and everyone that's a bad guy is bad. You know, there's no layers of grey. There's no like anti-hero character. I feel like that's something this show could do with, because I think that would stick out for the right reasons. I know it sounds like I'm being overly harsh on this show, especially this week, but I am enjoying myself. I should specify that I'm enjoying myself enough, but it's far from the best thing. So, yeah, let's continue. Ran over. So everybody's got new clothes now because they're about to go fight a catastrophe class demon, which makes it sound like they're in for a challenge and we're going to have a long drawn out fight sequence. That's not what happens, but we'll get there. Shin makes a telephone also. He just makes a phone. I'm like, Shin doesn't need to be a magic knight or whatever he's training for. He could just be an inventor. Make a phone. What else he made? Make more stuff. Just sell it. You'll be a millionaire, Shin. Oh, yeah. The phone thing made me laugh a little bit. I was like, that's just a phone. It's just a phone. It was like the cup phone. You know what I mean? When you were a kid, you used to hold a thing like, rah, 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 and it worked. It was like that, but it was like an actual phone, and it was interesting. Granny yells at him, and he puts the phone on a statue's penis. That time I actually said penis. Which penises are funny. Up next, if you ask me, the best part of the episode, them just one-shotting all the demons. Just they'd wreck them. Like I like the idea that they are an OP magic squad. They're really good. I like that idea. I like it that he's still like mega OP, but they're also really, really strong. I like that they've got that across, and I hope the payoff for this is they destroy the Demonoid army without any of the actual army's help. Because that would be great. That's good. I like that. I think that would be a pretty solid way to end it. You can have a big proper final fight with Strom, but like just the Demonoids, have them get wrecked. I think that would be cool. But maybe not. So then we have the engagement party, which is it's pretty dire actually. There's like nothing. There's no tables in the room that they're doing the ceremony in. Where do I put my drink down? I got to put it on the floor? Do I just got to down it? No. Put a table there. And so yeah, that I know it sounds like a minor thing, and it is a minor thing, but it really bothered me. What else happened? He got a ring. He gave her a ring in the post-credits scene. That happened. There's a toast. Yeah, he gives her a ring, and then they have a kissu. They're engaged before they kissu. I want to stress that because that's a bit weird. I mean, far be it from me to say what people can and can't do, or should and shouldn't do, but that feels very backwards. Anyway, yeah, like I said, I enjoyed this episode enough, but I'm still going to point out all the flaws when I see them. Like, that's just how I'm someone who can enjoy things despite their flaws. I know some people see a flaw and they're like, it's terrible, 0 out of 10. That's not me. I'll be like, I'll say, I love it, 0 out of 10. This is not a 0 out of 10. Well, I'm high. This is pretty average, actually. It's like a 5 or something. Yeah. Anyway, let me know what you guys thought about the episode and everything, and tell me how wrong I am in the comments below. And I will see you next week. Bye, guys.